Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos. I met CJ Davis with Montana Decoy more than 12 years ago when I first started in the outdoor industry. We immediately became friends and with good intentions spoke often of sharing a hunting adventure together sometime in the near future. Unfortunately, time stands still for no man, and before we knew it, 10 years had slipped by. In early 2016, we decided to quit talking about it and actually put a Kansas turkey hunt on the calendar, and I knew just the place. CJ brought a wealth of knowledge as a traditional bow hunter, and with my new desire to hunt with the Recurve, we decided to make it a traditional archery only hunt. To me, this hunt was going to be about the camaraderie, along with testing some new products from Montana Decoy, and less about the actual harvest. I called my good friend Cody Cutler in Fort Scott, Kansas, and he invited us to come on out in April and try our luck on some thunder chickens with our Hoyt Recurves. In order to film our hunts and yet still share the experience, our plan was to hunt the same birds in two blinds right next to each other.
There's more birds coming out on the right. Yeah. That's a gobbler. It's along there. So we're in Kansas, obviously bow hunting turkeys. And there was just a whole wad of turkeys, but only one long beard. It's really cool because there were a couple of bearded hens in there as well. I mean, there were just a wad of them. But he stayed right there, strutted back and forth. His head was just so bright red. You could tell he was fired up. But he wouldn't commit that next 8 or 10 yards I needed for him to be in my wheelhouse with the Recurve. But he probably got 18, 20 yards. So successful hunt. I just didn't get to fire an arrow at him. Good time. Should I shoot one of these jigs? Well, that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was. That almost happened. This time it was my fault. But hey, I think the shot felt good. I must have just been a little low.
Well, CJ, we have talked about it for more than 10 years, probably. At least, yeah. Hunting together, and we're finally here. We're in Kansas, and CJ Davis, Montana Decoy, and I've known you a long time, and it's great to be here with you. Now, you've been shooting a recurve for quite a while.
I've probably been doing that mostly, I'd say exclusively, out in place of a compound for probably 6-8 years now, yeah.
And I am a newbie and loving it, and it's kind of funny because we joke back and forth over the years, and you've talked about shooting a recurve, and you know, it's the hit and miss is kind of like a flip of a coin.
Yeah. It's kind of like you're rediscovering archery, though.
But it is.
Excitement, yes. and everything like that's back.
Right.
Because you've hunted a lot of places, you've killed a lot of game, so doing it with a recurve, I would think, is kind of a new spark for you.
Picking up a recurve changes your mindset. The whole trophy concept, completely out the window. And it's more about opportunities and making the most of the opportunities. And I was joking with someone the other day about, it's kind of like archery hunting where you get to sniff the roses. Because it almost slows you down enough maybe to where the smaller experiences that you run by when you're hunting with a compound or a rifle or something that you know, you can be a little more, you can get away with a little bit more.
I'd say the smelling the roses is right, and I'd say learning about the animals, because where you would have shot them 20 yards before, you're not even ready.
Right.
So you got to wait on them, and you learn what those body motions mean and what they're about to do even more. So.
And that's huge. Today we had a great day.
Tremendous.
Hello, I'm Trev and Stoltzfus, and welcome to the Wilderness Athlete Minute. On today's segment, I want to talk about the 3 pillars of health: nutrition, exercise, and sleep. And this holds true for our daily lives as well as in our hunts. We often focus on exercise and nutrition, but rarely put an emphasis on sleep, especially on backcountry hunts. Good sleep is vital to our health, and on a hunt, it ensures that we stay as energized on the 7th day as we do on the 1st. Here are 3 tips that can help you improve your sleep, especially on a backcountry hunt. 1. Invest in the highest quality bag and pad that you can afford. A quality bag will help you remain warm and comfortable and allow for more uninterrupted sleep. 2. Make your sleeping area as comfortable as possible. Dig out the root, move the rock before you set your tent in your bag. Pack a pillow. Take a small pillow with you, or take your dry bag and stuff it with clothes. Use that as a pillow. It'll help you fall asleep quicker. And finally, number 3, consider using Wilderness Athlete's Nighttime Optimizer to help your muscles efficiently recover after a high-intensity day of hunting in the backcountry. The Nighttime Optimizer has nutrients like niacin, zinc, and magnesium that enhance endurance and lessen fatigue. I hope these tips help you develop a stronger foundation for a healthier lifestyle. For more information on nutrition, exercise, and diet, visit wildernessathlete.com.
Sometimes you wait all day, sometimes you wait 2 minutes. That was right after fly down. That group of jakes came right into the decoy. I thought I made a good hit, but the turkey did fly off with the arrow. So what I've done, got the compass on my iPhone, trying to mark the line where I last saw it. But hopefully with a little due diligence and a little bit of luck, we can recover that turkey.
That's good blood, though. I think he flew, and he's dead.
It's just a matter of finding him.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man. Good eye.
You were right. When you said he had that foot hanging.
Those feet hanging down when you're flying off, man, that's a...
Congratulations!
That's the kind of trailing job I like.
What a morning.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You know, hunting with a traditional bow changes the game. We've talked about this a little bit, and it changes the game not in that we're any better or we're definitely not more accurate, but it sure strips away a lot of our egos. At least for me, it does.
Absolutely.
And there's these birds got on us, and you didn't have you didn't have much time at all.
No, I mean, Tanner said right there, and by the time I get my hands on the string and get in position, they're literally right there.
No, people don't, maybe they do. I think some people don't realize that when you're in a situation with what we hunting with a recurve, you take your opportunities when they come.
Yeah.
With Legal Jake, I had an opportunity to Tom this morning and whiffed it. You know, I just missed, and that was awesome though.
Shooting a recurve for me, it's like going back to when I started bow hunting, which was with a compound, like most people. But there's that, I don't want to call it an innocence, but an excitement that you seem to get jaded towards. You expect to kill more, and you expect to shoot farther and better and more accurate. And this is just like resetting the button. You go back to ground zero, and you learn things again that you forgot.
But with the traditional bow, just the experience, you go back and you go, who cares? And you really mean it. I mean, just to have that opportunity, and of course we get to try and capture it on camera, and then of course share it with everybody. But that's, in my opinion, what the adventure is all about. It's what got me hooked when I was a young kid, and it's what I hope we can turn around and pass on to the next generation, and that's what's going to hook them.
There's a great speech JFK did at Rice University that's talking about landing on the moon, and you do it because it is hard.
Right.
You don't do it because it's easy, and this is hard.
Right. Yeah.
This is Dave Baronio and Trev and Stoltzfus with Outback Outdoors, and this is your Wasp Archery Tech Talk. Turkey hunting is one of the most popular hunting activities. You have a large bird, a small kill zone. Let's discuss the broadheads that would be best for such an animal. You know,
I switched to 100 grain. I like the 100 grain expandable two blade. And there's a couple reasons. First of all, if I'm gonna take a headshot, I'm either gonna miss or there's gonna be massive carnage. And then the other reason is if I am taking a body shot, there is a small peach-sized kill zone. My margin of error is larger with the 2-inch cutting diameter. Personally, it flies like a dart. That's my turkey go-to broadhead.
And with the turkey, you gotta understand exactly where to hit them and use the right broadhead for your setup. So visit Wasp Archery.
Make the switch.
think I might have nicked him. Man, that was close. I just blew the shot there. The bird will be fine. My ego will have a bruise on it. But we'll both live. Man.
That was awesome.
That was epic.
Well, you know, this morning we had that Tom pretty much in that same spot, but literally he didn't take 5 steps that this one did. But for me, I'm a newbie at this recurve stuff, and to be able to take this bow and look at a spot on this animal and release an arrow and have it hit is.
It's amazing, and you broke it.
Amazing.
You broke it down just like you want to. Busted a wing and got right through the vitals on it. So.
But this is the joy of the recurve. You know, you and I have talked about this. It takes it back. It strips it away. We've had some great encounters. We've missed some birds, and yet I don't care. I'm excited, CJ. Thanks so much for being here and sharing this with me. I mean, you've been a recurve guy for a while and been committed and
chasing turkeys with the recurve. You got to have a little bit of just being too stupid to quit sometimes.
So I drew and then I leaned, and I was thinking the other one was going to turn broadside and I was going to try and shoot it like I did the other one.
Yeah.
Then the other one turned and started walking away. I'm shaking now. It's cool this morning.
No, man. I got cramp in there when I was getting out a while ago. My stomach was gurgling and he's laughing at me.
We did it again.
That's awesome, man.
Nice job. You know, you shot that Jake second day.
Yeah, second day.
And the way we were really hunting is, it was really how they came in.
Yeah.
Who would
get the shot? Yeah.
And there, and like this morning, same thing with me with that bird the other day. 5, 7 yards.
Yeah.
Maybe that one might have been 3.
Yeah.
And you're like, shoot him, and I just didn't have the angle. This morning, those Jakes were strutted up. They couldn't have been 8 yards, but there's no way you could have taken that shot because they were at that, you know, steep angle like that. And you wanted a long beard.
Yeah. You got one yesterday. I was trying to hold out a little bit. But watching those Jakes strut, I could just see them through the little cracks in the blind. You know, that's just really neat to see all that stuff.
Yeah, and to see them, there was what, 6, 8?
There was a wad of them.
Yeah.
Probably at least 6.
That was awesome. I like I said earlier, there's something special about this, and it's not about the length of beard or spur or whatever. It's the challenge, and it's the adventure, and So it's fun to share it with somebody who is a little more experienced with the traditional bow than I am. And then also, you know, we just had a good time.
It's been a great time.
Hunting turkeys in general can be frustrating, and hunting turkeys with a traditional stick and string can be downright humbling. Being able to share this adventure with CJ and return to the simplicity and challenge of traditional archery makes the memories of the laughter we shared and the excitement of killing my first tom with a recurve just that much sweeter.
How cool was that? Until we do it again.
Amen.
Thanks again, CJ.
Good job.
Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.